بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلي وسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد الولاء والبراء loyalty and disavowal Sheikh Muhammad bin Umar Bazmul. The categories of loyalty towards the disbelievers and the ruling for each category. Some of the people declare a government to be disbelievers because it has embarked upon some nullifiers of Islam and it aids the disbelievers against the Muslims and their allies. The reality is the generalization is from the problem concerning this issue, as the issue has details which must be given attention when one wants to place this upon a government. These details are loyalty towards the disbelievers is of categories. The first category, the loyalty towards the disbeliever, which removes a person from the fold of Islam, thus he becomes a disbeliever after having been a Muslim. And this is allegiance, and this is an allegiance. Allah exactly said, يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تتخذوا اليهود والنصارى أولياء بعضهم أولياء بعض ومن يتولهم منكم فإنه منهم إن الله لا يهدي قوم الكافرين. O you have believed, not take the Jews and the Christians as allies. They are in fact allies of one another. And whoever is an ally to them among you, then indeed he is one of them. And Allah guides not the wrongdoing people. And exactly said, لا تجد قوما يؤمنون بالله واليوم الآخر يوادون من حاد الله ورسوله ولو كانوا آباءهم وأبناءهم وإخوانهم وعشيرتهم أولئك كتب في قلوبهم إيمان وأيدهم بروح منه ويدخلهم جنات تجري من الأنهار خالدين فيها رضي الله عنهم ورضوا عنه أولئك حزب الله ألا إن حزب الله هم المفلحون. You, O Muhammad, will not find any people who believe in Allah and the last day making friendship with those who oppose Allah and His Messenger, Muhammad, even though they were their fathers or their sons or their brothers or their kindred people, for such is He has written faith in their hearts and strengthened them with proofs, light and true guidance from Himself. And we will admit them to guidance to gain paradise, under which rivers flow, to dwell therein forever. Allah is pleased with them, and they with Him. That the party of Allah, verily it is the party of Allah that will be successful. And the guidance for this loyalty is that the love and aid is based upon the religion of the disbelievers and their beliefs. نعم يعني love and loyalty and love is not based upon the religion of the disbelievers and their beliefs, but يعني the love and aid is based upon you love and aid person because of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But يعني if you aid a kafir because of يعني not religion, then that is not kufr. And it is not kufr to aid a kafir in any worldly beings, except not aiding him with something which is a religion. If you aid him with something which is a religion, and that is in the war, and you aid a kafir because of a religion in war. Amma if you aid the kafir even in something of the religion, anything that concerns the religion, then you have become a kafir if you aid a kafir in anything that concerns the religion. Amma if you aid them the military and it's not about the religion, and there's no problem in that. So whoever loves the disbeliever for the religion or believes, or he aids the disbeliever for the religion or believes, then he has fallen into this category of loyalty, which nullifies Islam and negates his action on ski. You see, now the Sheikh says here that whoever loves the disbeliever for their religion, and you love the disbeliever for the religion. This is al-wala. Or believes, or he aids the disbeliever for the religion. This is also wala, the type of wala. And this self is wala, yani. And this one you have supported them and you have loved them for their religion or beliefs. Then he has fallen into this category of loyalty. Then you have fallen in this category of loyalty, yani, which removes you from Islam. So yani, you should pay attention to this and we're not saying that yani every Muslim that aids a kafir is a kafir. La, the ayah doesn't speak about that, and this is the first ayah. It's not the second ayah. Second ayah is about loving. If you love a kafir, then you have done a sin, but you have not become a kafir. La. If you love a kafir, there's no problem in loving a kafir, as long as you don't love the kafir because of the religion. You know. So here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تجد قوما يؤمنون بالله واليوم الآخر يهادون من هدى الله. You will not find قوما يؤمنون بالله, they believe in Allah and the last day. يهادون, they love من هدى الله oppose Allah ورسوله, his messenger. So they will not love these people who oppose Allah, not only the kuffar but even the Muslims. But the Muslims, if you love them, then you have done sin, you have gone against Allah as commanded, and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam has commanded. But yani أي may Allah grant us success. The second category, outward loyalty towards the disbelievers, that he works with them in the outward affairs such as buying and selling, and he visits them and they visit him and they exchange gifts with them and the like. This type of loyalty does not take the person out of the fold of Islam. But if they give you gifts of the Christmas, and you don't take it, or if even if and there's no problem even if you take the Christmas gift. If they give you the gifts, just take it. If it is the food you eat, no problem. The Eid of Allah is out. Yeah, and like this type of loyalty does not take the person out of the fold of Islam. So sometimes this is permissible, such as showing kindness to a disbeliever who is not at war with the Muslims, as Allah said, "Ya لا تنهاكم الله أن لم يقاتلوكم في الدين ولم يخرجوكم من دياركم وأن تبروهم وتقسطوا إليهم إن الله يحب المقسطين." Allah does not forbid you to deal justly and kindly with those who fought not against you on account of religion and did not drive you out of your homes, but Allah loves those who deal with equality. And it's not sometimes, but it is always. It is permissible to show this kind of kindness to disbelievers, who is not aware to you. You show kindness, you can even love them if you want. There's no problem. The evidence is this: the statement of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah said, Allah does not forbid you to deal justly and kindly with those who fought not against you, and to deal justly and kindly, and deal with them justly and kindly. Now, sometimes this is not permissible, such as resembling them in that which it is particular to them. It has been related from Ibn Umar, may Allah be pleased with him, the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, not sometimes, but it is not permissible to resemble them, that which is particular to them. It has been related from Ibn Umar, may Allah be pleased with him, that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, it is not allowed to resemble the kuffars. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, "Man shabiha fahuwa minhum." Whoever imitates the people is from them. But tashabbuh. So that if you see anything that like example, if you see that there is a cloth that they wear, so it has become known with the Muslims. If you don't wear, there's no problem. Even problem that is not even tashabbuh. من تشبه بقوم فهو منهم. Whoever imitates the people is from them. والمرء من هاب a person will be associated with the person he loves. And but tashabbuh, if you tashabbuh with them with something like what is it called, like making weapons, so it's no problem that there's even some resemblance. It's not even a resemblance, like if you resemble with the kafir, the way you speak, it's no problem in that. You resemble yourself with the kafir, the way you dress, it's no problem in that. What is haram is that something that which is known with them. which is not for is them, that is haram. And there is some which is not even haram, it is makruh. And there is some which is kufr. Like if you say with something of the religion, it become a kafir. There is some which is haram, and there is some which is makruh. Like Sheikh Islam Ibn Taymiyyah, rahimahullah, has said. You know, sometimes this is recommended, such as showing kindness to the disbelievers in order to invite them to Islam. Sometimes it's obligatory, such as showing kindness to the disbelievers, to disbelieving parents. Allah said, Allah exactly said, وإن جاهدك على أن تشرك بي ما ليس لك به علم فلا تطعهما وصاحبهما في الدنيا معروفا واتبع سبيل من أناب إلي ثم إلي مرجعكم فينبئكم ما كنتم تعملون. But if they both sometimes it is obligatory. This one is obligatory. It is recommended to show kindness to disbelievers in order to invite them to Islam. So even sometimes it is recommended. And it is also obligatory to show kindness to the disbelieving parents. It's recommended your disbelieving parent, you do good to them because they are your parent. Allah said, but if they both strive with you to make you join in worship with me, others that of which you have no knowledge, then obey them not, but behave with them in word kindly, and follow the path of whom who turns to me in repentance and in obedience. Then to me will be your return, and I shall tell you what you used to do. So the evidence is this one but behave with them in the worldly kindly, in the word and kindly. You do the kind to them, you do good to them, but don't be kind to their religion. The religion is false because they are kuffars. The religion is false, and you do good to them, and you even love them. There's no problem if you love them. Your parents, you love them now. Then to me will be your return. I shall tell you what you used to do. Sometimes this is hated, such as hiring a non-Muslim worker when Muslims are present or proficient. This category of loyalty is proven by the essence of exalted لا ينهاكم الله الذين لم يقاتلوكم في الدين ولم يخرجوكم من دياركم أن تبروا من الله بالمقسطين إنما ينهاكم الله الذين قاتلوكم في الدين وأخرجوكم من دياركم وظهروا إخراجكم أن تولوهم ومن تولوهم فأولئك هم الظالمون. This one does not bring even evidence to that being hated for hiring a Muslim worker. Allah does not forbid you to deal justly and kindly with those who fought not against you on account of religion and did not drive you out of your homes. For Allah loves those who deal with equity. Allah only forbids you from those who fight you because of religion, expel you from your homes, and aid in your expansion. Forbids that you make allies of them, and whoever makes allies of them, then it is those who are the wrongdoers. Surah Al-Mumtahina 68. This verse, it's not sometimes, but it is hated to hire a non-Muslim worker. It's hated because the Muslims are available and the Muslims are better and they are more. You can trust the Muslim more than you can trust the kuffars. And the Muslim is the person who should help first. In anything you should start by the Muslims. Like for example, when the Prophet ﷺ, when that blind man come to him, he disliked that person come to him and scorned him, and he was busy with the leaders of the Quraysh. Other evidence says that it's one person, one leader, one leader of the Quraysh. But so Allah refuted the Prophet ﷺ. He told him, this one is the better. Allah said, Abasa wa tawalla, he frowned and he turned away and jahul amma, because a blind person has come to him. And what makes you know that this person will purify himself? and that person that you are talking to, or those leaders. وأما من جاك يسعى وهو يخشى, a person who comes to you يعني in quickly, in running, وهو يخشى and he fears, فأنت عنه فأنت عنه فأنت عنه تصدق, and you turn away from him. أي نعم يعني I didn't remember that ayah, but يعني this is the ayah يعني أمام من استغنى, a person who feels يعني self sufficient, فأنت لو تصدق then you give your time to him. وما and you see now here we understand that يعني Allah wants him to start first with the believers in the matters of the religion. So from here that we know that yani, because the verse of the Quran carries a lot of meanings. It's not only one meaning. At yani just say on one meaning, nah. Yani but yani from here we understand that yani you should hire the Muslims. You should start with the Muslims. Anything which is good, and job is one thing is good. It will help the family of the Muslim, and the money will not go to the enemies. Will go to the Muslim country. The Muslims, and can it will even help the Muslims because they will pay zakah. So yani it is disliked yani, to hire the kuffars, bringing them to the land of the Muslims with the aim of yani for them to work. This is disliked. Yani they should hire the Muslims, and they should not say that the kuffars are more advanced, or even the Muslims. There are many who right now the Muslims they are learned, they are more advanced. Even يعني أنا المهم يعني we should hire the Muslims, and may Allah grant us success. So that is the evidence of that. And so yani this verse does not yani bring evidence of yani hating or hiring non-Muslim. This verse contains two categories. The verse contains categories yani doing good to one type of group of the Christians, and not doing good to one type of the Christians. That is the Christians who are not at war with you, you do good to them. But the Christians who are not who are at war with you, you don't do any kind of good to them, except if you want that Christian to become a Muslim, or if you want that the Christian to become Muslim, and it's a war to you, you do good to him. Or yani, if this Christian is a war to you and you want to stop that war, and you want to stop that war from coming to you, and from them harming the Muslims, because yani you can't fight them, but these people are fighting you. So you do this kindness of giving them some things from the world of the Muslims, so that you make them stop harming the Muslims and stop fighting the Muslims, so that you can repel that evil that is with them. This time you do that good. That's no problem this time. So this verse contains two categories. While giving attention to the fact that those who fight us for our religion, and especially from our homes, mean that those at war with us, there is nothing in the religion which prevents us from having a treaty with them if the leader sees a benefit in that. You see, you can also have a treaty. This is also good. You can have a treaty with the people who are fighting you, and the treaty should not go more than 10 years. At 10 years, you should dissolve the treaty and fight them. Even before the 10 years, you can dissolve. If you find out that you have the strength to fight them, you made a treaty for 10 years, and you after some maybe 2 years you find out that you can fight them, you can break the treaty, make jihad against them, because yani there is no leaving the kuffars, there's not fighting them, they should be fought. It's nothing like yani you make a treaty any endlessly that fight without not fighting them. So the leader sees a benefit in that, as this was done by Prophet peace be upon him with the disputants of Quraysh and the Treaty of Hudaybiyah. And remember the Treaty of Hudaybiyah? They were fighting the Muslims because of the religion, and they made a treaty, and from that treaty many good things happened. yani that place of the Christmas gift, yani if they give a Christmas gift, accept it, but your intention is not yani so that yani you support the kufr that they are upon, because yani Christmas it is yani it contains kufr, and they are celebrating the birth of Jesus by saying that Jesus is the Lord. That is kufr. Jesus is not Lord. That is kufr. So if you take the gift, put your intention, it's not because of that kufr that they are upon of Christmas, because they're celebrating Jesus is born, or maybe they're celebrating that Jesus is their Lord. But any all is the same. Yani they celebrate there. And yani the Christmas they're celebrating because Jesus was born. That is kufr, because they believe that Jesus is their Lord and was born. And so yani if you accept it, you don't accept because of that of yani supporting that, but you accept it as a gift, and you eat the food if the food is as a gift, and there's no problem, there's no harm upon you